All right, let's get to the next one. I think y'all know these two people. It's our next story for the night. Tory Lanez sentencing is Monday. The long-awaited, much debated, pushed back more than LL's hairline. Monday's the big day. And Tory Lanez, who is now 5 days away from his August 7th sentencing in Los Angeles County Superior Court for his guilty verdict in the highly publicized 2020 Megan Thee Stallion shooting case. And on Wednesday, August 2nd, Lane's team issued a memo to the court recommending probation for Lanez instead of prison time, citing his need for substance abuse rehabilitation. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? You know what? I'm gonna leave Tory Lanez alone with that part. According to Legal Affairs and Trials, who files the case? There's somebody's opinion. I'm not reading her shit because this is the girl that always says something against Tory Lanez. Lanez, who currently sits in jail awaiting next week's sentencing, is likely looking at a minimum of 9 years behind bars. He trying to get probation? 9 years, bro. Damn, bro. A minimum of 9 years behind bars as his appeals for retrials have been denied. When speaking on the matter in early May, Los Angeles District Attorney Alexander Bott, who served as a prosecutor in the case, explained why he predicts Lane could be in prison for nearly a decade. The sentencing range on this case is roughly 9 years all the way up to 22 years and 8 months. He said the minimum would be approximately 9 years. The judge could theoretically stave certain allegations and get below that, but that would pretty be unlikely. My job as a deputy district attorney is to enforce the laws that are written by the legislator. I would say anytime you point a gun at someone and pull the trigger 5 times, there's an action that could easily kill a person. And I think that's an action that deserves serious consequences. A month after Bott's forecast, the case's prosecutors actually recommended to the LA County Superior Court Judge David Hereford that Lane served 13 years in prison. Their memorandum stated that Lane's actions on social media following the incident proved his indifference to Megan Thee Stallion's safety. Words have power, and the pen is oftentimes mightier than the sword, the memorandum read. In this case, Lane's used both. Not content to have hurt the victim by use of his sword, the gun, He also used his pen. His online posts for nearly 3 years have re-traumatized the victim. This nigga was not even saying nothing on the line. He had a gag order. They got to stop with the bullshit. Yo, come on, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. The Los Angeles County Superior Court has yet to respond to Wednesday's memo, which is today. Yo, if he get 13 years for this, bro, you notice Megan ain't saying nothing about it. She ain't gonna say nothing. She ain't gonna come out and talk publicly until he gets sentenced, and she know he getting the asshole full of time, and then she gonna come out, and then that's when they gonna be able to strategically plan her career from that point on and shit. But I guarantee you, she feels a lot of guilt about Tory in jail. I guarantee you, she feels guilty. Not she don't feel victorious by Tory's conviction. I think there's more guilt on her starting the whole shit that it led up to that point that this nigga in jail. I truly, honestly believe that that girl feels some type of guilt for sending that man to jail. And if she don't, whoo, she a cold piece of work, bro. I'm telling you, she a cold piece of work. If she don't feel no guilt or no responsibility for that whole night, for it to get that far, her going back to the house after she left that nigga, he gave her a car to take her home, and she went back to that house, to Kylie house, went in there, started that argument with that nigga, got him kicked out of Kylie house, and get in the car, argue with that man, and because he stayed back there with Kylie, and it got to the point to somebody's in jail. If she don't believe, I mean, if she don't feel no responsibility in that whole shit, and she don't feel guilty about Tory being in jail, yo, man, she ain't shit, bro. She ain't shit. Because all that is motherfucking love is going through some shit that go too far. And I'm pretty much sure she did not want that shit that night to end like that. And I'm pretty much sure she damn sure didn't want to see Tory go to jail, bro. I think the girl, she probably had more feelings for Tory than Kelsey did. I seen that girl, she would get online with this nigga with no makeup on. Instagram, that joint about to end. Come over to YouTube. Peace and love to y'all, Instagram. I will be on YouTube for the next 2-3 hours. Got a lot to talk about. Let's see how many of y'all remember this right here. All right, Instagram is over. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, column, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is used permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit education or person use tip the balance in favor of fair use. Joke, no joke. You already know I am using this content under fair use, right? Don't tell me this girl ain't had no feelings for this boy. Let me just let's take a little flashback real quick.
Real twerkathon. Drop the peach emoji. Whoa! Hold on. Official shot o'clock. Live right here on Quarantine Radio. Quarantine. This has just turned into Quarantine Radio in about 5 seconds. Quarantine. Should we add people to the live? At this point, I think maybe, you never know. This is a live shot. Shot o'clock. To the Stallion. Live in Quarantine Radio. It's been a while since we have said this voice. It's been a while. It has been a while. Megan the Stallion, live, taking shots of Reposado. The only place where you can go and not get touched.
Okay, since Tory is here, live on Quarantine Radio, as
How soon they forget, fellas. How soon they forget, fellas. Yeah, love you one day and see you to jail the next. Just a moment in time, y'all. Just a moment in time. It's just a moment in time. I got another one for y'all. As soon as they, man, this right here, I'm gonna see what y'all think about this.